not cooked. So is that okay?
Well, like I said, okay, I can't really answer those questions with answers based on clinical trials. In laboratory experiments, they crush the garlic, they find allicin, and then they find that on cell cultures it's anti-inflammatory. But they haven't tried to pickle it and see what happens. But I was told that if you buy garlic pills that have no odor, that's not effective because when they make odorless garlic pills, that alanine never went to allicin. But I don't know about certainly cooking it to death, would kill that. But pickle, I don't know. Yes, lady with the cap at the back.
Is there any other way besides yogurt for probiotic? Is it taking pills that don't have any?
Yes, there are pills that will do the same thing. As a matter of fact, a few years back, Red Mango yogurt company made the claim that they're the only ones that use yogurt with live bacteria for making frozen yogurt. And that, you go to Yogurtland and Pinkberry, the yogurt has no probiotics. But I think since then, the other companies picked up on that. So I haven't kept up. So if you're going to go eat frozen yogurt because it's nice and tasty, that's fine. If you want that to be a source of probiotics, you should look into whether or not frozen yogurt will give you that benefit. Okay, yes, and then back.
Are there any good sleepy aids, and what about melatonin?
The most effective thing is something that you have heard or have missed. Doing certain types of qigong will do wonders in putting you to sleep. But in terms of diet, there's actually some truth to eating, after Thanksgiving turkey, you feel sleepy because all that protein gets converted into histidine, the amino acid, and then that goes to these melatonin, serotonin, things like that. Unfortunately, that notion has been disproven more recently, saying that that's not really something that's significant. But yes, taking melatonin as a drop or something is supposed to help. But I don't know what I could cite a lot of clinical trials on that, but that is recommended by doctors. Okay, so yes.
Anybody did any study about bitter melon?
Bitter melon. Bitter melon. It's not clinical trials, but a lot of people believe that it will lower sugar level in the blood. So for diabetics, that would help control sugar level. Just a second, in the front here. No? Yeah.
Yeah. How about the coconut oil?
Coconut oil. Coconut oil, I don't know enough about. It seems to have contradictory benefits and also beneficial. Coconut oil has some special ingredients that's beneficial. On the other hand, it belongs to the vegetable oil type. It's not omega-3 oil, so not sure. But it's supposed to have some beneficial ingredients. Yes. Okay, here and then here and then.
Okay, at the beginning you said something about controlling the gastric function. So what kind of food supplements can control the gas?
Gas, the probiotics.
Yeah.
Probiotics, eating yogurt would help.
Yogurt,
yeah. If you pass a lot of gas, okay,
yes.
That would be helpful. Yes? Yes?
You talk about the random control trial.
Yes?
Did they do the double blind research? Double blind research?
Okay, so randomized controlled trial is the gold standard. If possible, a double-blinded randomized controlled trial would even be better, because neither the patients nor the doctor knows what's true or not. So in most of these, they try to do that if they can. But sometimes some things like acupuncture, you can't, you can't blindfold and stick the needle. So, but for some of these things, yes, it is double-blinded. Yes. Yes.
Is it possible to buy the red yeast rice?
Yes, red yeast rice. You don't have to go to the supermarket and buy a ton of it. You can actually go to GNC and buy bottles of it. But the problem is when you take those pills, you should treat it as drug and have a blood test every 4 months and stay away from grapefruit juice and so forth. But you can still buy that as a dietary supplement. Yes, back there.
Stevia, can you comment on that, please? Stevia is a sugar substitute.
Yes, that's a sugar substitute that will make you fat. Yeah. It's not specific to cyclamate or it's all these things. Your body is full in a way that it's sweet, but it's not sugar. It upsets its whole metabolism, and the end result is you can get fat from it.
How can I make my cake?
How
can I make my cake?
You cannot make a cake eat it too. Because it's everything in moderation. Okay, make a cake but eat a small portion. Yes. And make a cake not with vegetable oil.
No, use coconut oil for sweet and avocado for savory.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I have a question about the food colon. Did you do any study with that? Or
in what type?
Food colon. Does it really help the immune system?
I'm not familiar with that.
Food colon.
Yes.
Could you make a comment on first fermented food like a lot of Asian food has that, like tofu, all kinds of fermented food.
Fermented stuff.
Right. And second question is about
fermentation is used in many cultures for many types of food. Okay. The danger is, first of all, if somebody used the wrong, fermentation agent, it could actually produce toxic stuff. So I would go by historical use. Chinese people have been making soy 酱油 this way for a long time, and must be safe enough. There's a rumor, okay, that 万字酱油 Kikkoman sauce. The Japanese, use a process that speeds it up, that it takes less time to make it, and that may, have some carcinogens in there. And people worry because Japanese people have at least the people who live in Japan have one of the highest stomach cancer rates. So, those are rumors, okay.
Use what got
Okay, just take a couple more, maybe then we'll let everybody go. Yes?
Yeah, along with that, I have a question. What about the sweet rice, which I love?
Yes, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I know. It is supposed to be, very good.
Same thing, but in moderation. Okay, for instance, okay, like xian yu, salt fish, okay. If you have a choice, you want to have mayo and those that are not heavily fermented. But some of the mei xiang, okay, xian yu, is so fermented, so concentrated that maybe if you eat that, it's not too much of it. So. Oh, one last question, yes.
Airborne tablet to fight for cold and flu. Is that really good or is it just?
I'm sorry?
Airborne.
Airborne.
Yeah.
Airborne. Okay. My wife is laughing because I take that because it tastes good. And my son eats the gummy bear type by the bottles because he loves it because it tastes good. Other than that, we can't really say. It's a heavy dose of vitamin C and got some herbs in there. And vitamin C, at the 1 gram per day level has been shown to have, a small effect on getting over your cold in fewer days. Not dramatically so, but So what I do is a lot of these things, when I feel a cold coming, I will take some vitamin C, and then when the cold is gone, I will stop. Because taking high dose of anything long term has a lot of risks. Okay, so thank you so much for the